standing here with Bill Tichenor from Holley. Bill, what's your title here?
Director of Marketing.
Sweet. You guys do carburetors. You also have hooker headers. And clear something up for me, because I've been saying it's called the NOS, but he calls it NOS.
I gotta go NOS because that's, you know.
Now let me clear something up. When the Fast and Furious came out, prior to that, and even the guys at the company, this is called NOS. But the Sport Compact guys, they nicknamed it NOS. And since then, the whole world has called it NOS, especially with the energy drink. And as far as we're concerned, we don't care what they call it as long as they buy it.
As long as they buy a shitload.
But no one's ever called it NOS like me, right?
No, that's only you.
That's one for the professor.
We got to get some hooker header stickers, by the way, before we leave today. What is the new system you guys have over here?
This is our newest electronic fuel injection system. Obviously, Holley's been around for over 100 years. We're on Henry Ford's first Model A that came out. Oh yeah, we're one of only 3 or 4 vendors left that still deal with Ford that were on his original production
vehicle. He ran
vehicle.
a 4150 on a model?
No, it wasn't a 4150.
Double pumper.
Yeah, it wasn't quite a Dominator, no. It wasn't 1250 CFM.
Damn.
But that was a Holley carburetor that was on the first Ford vehicle.
Sure was.
And now you guys have advanced to what?
This is electronic fuel injection. This is retrofit fuel injection. It allows you to take off a carburetor off a carbureted vehicle, throw fuel injection on it, or if you want to, rip into a late model car and turn it into a race car and add a fuel injection controller that can control nitrous and boost and water methanol and drive-by-wire or your electronic transmission, we could do that too.
So we're looking here, we're standing at a very impressive display. Is that a vet motor that's behind me?
That's a GM LSX. That's their aftermarket crate LS motor.
The system has a NOS injection and fuel injection system?
Yeah, well we just put the NOS, get that again.
Yeah,
on the engine.
That's the NOS, right? I'm unclear.
We put that on there just as a display to show that this fuel injection controller can control the fuel for the engine when it's not using the nitrous, or it can, work in conjunction with controlling your nitrous. So it's just a way to show all the things that we can control with this one ECU.
Okay, also notice it's got, it looks like in-car fuel map and curve.
Yep.
And the Christmas tree lights of gauges going over there.
What you're seeing here, this the box with the graphics on it, that's a handheld touchscreen controller. So once you get this thing set up with your laptop computer, put it away and just mount this thing on your dash, grab it, fine-tune your EFI.
So while I'm driving, I could screw with that, make a cell phone call, send a text message, put on my lipstick.
Let me tell you something. When you pop open that laptop and you see the skull and crossbones, that means the NOS is turned up too high.
Too high.
Intake manifold, it's going to blow.
Yeah, you got too much pressure.
Yeah, you got too much pressure.
So we got a lot of pressure here today.
How much... Now, do you control? I'm trying to figure out the NOS here. Like, I've talked to
He's
guys.
on this NOS
I'm obsessed with it.
He's hurt that I'm right for a change.
Okay.
I like the afterburner system. I like it when it's hooked up to the accelerator so it kicks on when you floor it. It's sort of like when in an automatic transmission when it drops down a gear, only when you open it up. That's how I like it. I don't need all the switches and knobs.
I know where he's coming from. I've had this discussion before.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Most nitrous is hooked up wide open throttle. We do have separate units that allow you to totally tune your nitrous system to any kind of ramp or delay that you want, but most of it's wide open throttle.
And I gotta throw a question here. Now, in your kits, do they come with a toggle switch that flips up with a safety aircraft cover? Because that's what I need.
We have, if you really want to look cool and you want to do the gone in 60-second thing and and pretend you're a pilot, we got those. Yeah.
All right, good.
I know it's like asking the guy who runs RJ Reynolds about lung cancer, but is NOS bad for your engine?
No, it's not actually. If you put it in there in the right amount and your engine's stoichiometric stays at around 13-to-1, and we can tune it to do that, then you're not hurting your engine at all. You don't want to put too much nitrous on an engine that is not have a stronger bottom end with forged components or anything like that. Stock V8, 150 horsepower all day long, won't hurt a thing.
So, Bill, it'll add 150 horsepower?
Oh, yeah. We can add
so
more.
Bill,
We can
you're
add 1,000 if you
saying
want.
your use of the NOS is much like my use of the red wine. In moderation, responsibly, but still consistent.
Right, right.
Not hurting the family.
Correct.
Not been fired from any jobs. Can be a healthy part of an active lifestyle.
It could be a healthy part of an active vehicle owner's lifestyle.
All right, but don't mix the booze and the NOS.
No, that wouldn't be good. And certainly don't sniff the NOS.
Oh man, love that at the dentist office.
No, yeah, this is not dentist
I'm the
grade.
only guy who
This is
gets
not
that
medical
stuff
grade. This will kill
I
you.
get my
Kids at
teeth
home,
cleaned.
don't
I get
breathe
that
the
stuff.
NOS.
All right, Bill, thank you very much for the tutorial.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
now we got to go get a whole shitload of hooker header stickers.
Forget
by the way.
the stickers, but shout out for your website.
Yes.
Just Holley.com with an E, Holley.
All right,
You'll get to NOS, Holley, Hooker, all these great brands.
Right. And tell us the release date for this.
The EFI will be out first quarter 2010. So don't go try to buy it right now, but keep watching for it, and it's all good.
Looks like a great product.
Thank you very much.
Now can we get the stickers?
Yeah,
get some stickers.
Get this guy some stickers, please. Get him.
All right. Sticker.
Gotta go.